Welcome, everyone, to USA Sports Zone. If you love getting into the details, figuring out what really matters in the game, well, you're in the right place. Definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our talks this season. Today, we are diving straight into NFL Week 1. We've picked out 10 debut players, coaches that you absolutely have to watch.
Yeah, it's a mix, right? Big-name rookies, vets in new spots, coaches trying to make an instant impact.
It really is. These aren't just games, they feel like massive first impressions. Could honestly define a team's whole season right from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're talking about guys who could swing the balance of power, like, immediately.
Okay, let's get into it.
You know, it's more than just the name on the back of the jersey. It's about how they fit, the pressure they're under right away. Can they actually live up to the hype, straight out of the gate? It's not just stats, it's the whole vibe they bring.
Totally agree. And let's start with someone, well, pretty unique. A guy facing that challenge from, multiple angles. Travis Hunter, Jacksonville Jaguars, Heisman winner, listed as a starting receiver and a backup corner.
Wow.
A two-way player. We just don't see that much anymore, especially not at this kind of talent level.
Right. And Jacksonville's plan, use him a lot. On both sides, he's going to be catching passes primarily, but they'll also mix him in on defense, sub-packages, those key moments.
Third downs, red
That's
zone.
third down, red zone, 2-minute drill, end of the game, get off the field time. His instincts, his awareness, the ball skills, they're just elite for either spot. The big thing, though, is managing his snaps. Got to keep him fresh, avoid burnout. It's a tough balance.
Okay, so how does that work for the coaches?
Yeah.
Like, if you're the offensive coordinator, do you hold back a bit knowing he might need to play D? Or does it actually let you get more creative?
Definitely more creative, but yeah, it's a constant thought process. They'll probably script specific touches for him on offense, high leverage stuff, red zone plays, designed looks. He doesn't need to run every route.
Right.
And just him being out there draws attention, right? Frees up other guys. Then on defense, knowing you have that kind of cover guy, maybe you blitz more. It really shows his rare talent. But yeah, managing it effectively, that's a week 1 test for the staff.
Okay, from a young guy trying something new, let's switch gears. A veteran, maybe looking for that last big run, Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh Steelers, 4-time MVP, now in the black and gold. Is this the last hurrah? Can he really push them deep in the playoffs with this new setup?
Well, connecting the dots, Rodgers wanting that deep run fits perfectly with Arthur Smith's offense. Run heavy, lots of play action, and he's got weapons. DK Metcalf gives him that serious deep threat, stretch the field.
Yeah.
Then you've got guys like Freiermuth, John S. Smith, Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson. More like chain movers, guys who get first downs on those intermediate routes. If Rodgers gets comfortable running that offense, making those sharp throws off play action, it could be special. You know the Steelers' formula. Defense, strong running game, and efficient QB play. Rodgers brings that efficiency piece.
That old school Steelers way, definitely. But, the league's so pass-happy now. Does sticking to that run-first play-action style put them behind? Or is Rodgers the exact guy who makes it work today?
Oh, he's absolutely the guy to make it work because he kills defenses that overcommit to stopping the run. Old school isn't not passing, it's setting up the pass with the run.
Right.
If teams stack the box, Rodgers uses that play-action fake, boom, hits Metcalf deep. He doesn't need 50 passes. He needs 30 really good, impactful ones. It's deliberate, but with his talent, it looks pretty modern when it works.
Okay, let's head over to New York. The Jets, Justin Fields. This feels like the question in the Big Apple, doesn't it? Can Aaron Glenn and Tanner Engstrand unlock all that potential we've seen flashes of?
Yeah, there's definitely excitement there. The offense has been kind of stuck. Fields has incredible athleticism, a great arm. That's obvious. What Glenn and Engstrand seem to be doing is building a system to simplify things for him. Capitalize on the running ability, but not just rely on it.
So, designed runs, RPOs.
Exactly. Design bootlegs, RPOs, get the ball in his hands fast, let him make a quick decision. Arm or legs. They want his athleticism to be a weapon inside the play design, not just what happens when things break down. It'll take time, for sure. New system, got to get comfortable. But the idea of building around that talent with a clear plan, that's exciting.
So less backyard football and more. Channeling that energy into something structured but still explosive. What's the biggest hurdle week 1, though, against a defense he hasn't seen?
Just the speed, honestly. When the bullets are live, making quick decisions, that's been an area he needs to grow. Can he process things pre-snap fast enough? And then trust that first read instead of, tucking it too soon.
Yeah.
Glenn and Engstrand will probably start him off with safer stuff, high percentage throws, build the confidence, get him comfortable before they open it up more.
Speaking of exciting, let's look at the Raiders. New coach, new energy on the ground. Rookie running back, Ashton Janney, Pete Carroll's back coaching. What does Genty mean for Vegas?
Well, Pete Carroll, wherever he's been, wants to be physical, run the ball, wear teams down. Remember USC with Reggie Bush and Lendale White?
Oh, yeah.
Then Marshawn Lynch in Seattle, build around the ground game. Genty, even as a rookie, could be that guy, a real workhorse. He's got juice, great vision, good burst, and that competitive stamina Carroll loves. He could be the RB1 right away. Carroll wants to set a physical tone. Genty getting those tough 4 or 5 yards between the tackles, that fits perfectly. He could be the centerpiece, even with Bowers at tight end and Geno Smith at QB.
Centerpiece right away, huh? That's big for a rookie. What's the toughest adjustment for him physically and mentally in that first NFL game? Getting hit by NFL guys.
It's relentless, isn't it? Every single guy on that defense is faster, stronger, hits harder than college. He's got to learn to take those hits differently, maybe break tackles he couldn't before, pick up blitzes and pass pro.
Right, pass protection too.
Yeah, and mentally. Not getting down if the big runs aren't there right away, trusting the blocking. Carroll demands toughness. Week 1 will tell us if Genty's got that immediate NFL grit.
Okay, from a player starting out to a coach coming home. Mike Vrabel. Back with the Patriots as head coach, franchise Hall of Famer. What does this mean for the Patriot way? Can he bring them back?
Well, Robert Kraft basically said he wanted to get back to the Patriot way, right? Discipline, accountability, physicality, team first. Vrabel is that guy. And look at his record in Tennessee. 4 winning seasons, playoffs 3 times, couple division titles in 6 years. Yeah. He knows how to build a tough team quickly. He brings that demanding culture. Plus, he's got a young QB to work with in Drake May year 2. That helps build the new identity. Vrabel isn't just coaching X's and O's. He's trying to restore a whole culture.
Oh, culture setter. But does coming back to the team where you were a star player add even more pressure? And how fast can that culture actually change?
Oh, absolutely adds pressure. He's got to prove the Patriot way still works in 2025. It's not just looking backwards. The good part is his history there gives him instant respect. Players, fans, they know who he is.
True.
But a culture shift like that, it takes time, more than one game. We'll see hints of it. Week 1, the effort, maybe fewer mistakes. But the real change, that's a season-long thing. His debut is about showing competence, showing the vision.
Okay, let's flip to defense. Cincinnati Bengals. They needed a fix there, right?
Yeah.
Offense was great with Burrow. Defense kind of lagged. Enter Al Golden as the new DC. What's his job, number 1?
Golden's got a great reputation. Just came off that national championship appearance with Notre Dame. But the challenge in Cincy is real. A lot of the money is tied up on offense, so the defense is young, maybe less proven talent.
So he needs to scheme it up.
Exactly. He's got to be creative, design game plans that are maybe complex for the offense to figure out, but simple enough for his young guys to execute fast, use their athleticism, disguise coverages, blitz from different spots, really emphasize playing smart. He's known for finding ways to get the most out of his units. Week 1 is about showing they can play fast and disciplined under him.
Sounds like he needs to be a bit of a puppet master, pulling the right strings. What's maybe the biggest change we'll see from them week 1 compared to last year?
I think you'll see a lot more movement before the snap, more disguise, trying to confuse the quarterback. Last year, maybe they were a bit too predictable at times. Golden will mix it up. Show blitz, then drop guys out. Or show coverage and bring pressure. Create hesitation. Generate pressure with the scheme, not just relying on the front 4. Get those young guys playing aggressive and confident within that scheme.
Now, the number 1 overall pick. Flew a little under the radar this offseason, maybe. Cam Ward. Tennessee Titans QB. And, man, his first game is a serious test.
Oh, it really is. They go to Denver. That Broncos defense is good, getting better, loaded with talent, aggressive. So tons of pressure on Ward. Can he show the physical tools? Sure, but also the mental toughness. Can he carry that offense right away? He didn't get a ton of preseason reps either. So these first few games, Brian Callahan, the head coach, is going to have to really tailor the game plan, tweak that call sheet, protect Ward, but also let his talent shine. It's a trial by fire.
Trial by fire is right. So for Callahan, tweaking that call sheet week 1 against Denver's D, what's the most important thing he needs to build in for Ward?
Got to be quick game. Lots of it. RPOs, rollouts, screens. Get the ball out of Ward's hands fast. Minimize the hits, let him use his legs a bit, run the ball effectively, take some pressure off. And critically, scheme up some easy completions early, get his confidence up, give him manageable reads.
Okay, next up, the highest paid non-QB in the league, Micah Parsons, now with the Green Bay Packers. That contract brings massive expectations, right?
Yeah. Massive. He basically needs to play like a Hall of Famer every week. His stats already are amazing. What, 52.5 sacks, tons of TFLs, forced fumbles.
Incredible numbers.
Right. But Green Bay, under their new DC Jeff Hafley, they want even more. Hafley runs an aggressive scheme. They want Parsons disrupting everything, not just rushing the passer, but using his versatility. Sideline to sideline against the run, dropping sometimes, blitzing from weird spots, creating turnovers. He's the centerpiece of what they call a turnover-obsessed defense. They'll let him freelance a bit within the structure to just wreck plays. If he takes off in this system, Packer fans are definitely thinking Super Bowl.
Gold jacket level, turnover obsessed. Sounds intense. How different will Hafley use him compared to his last team? And will we see that difference right away?
I think you might see him rush from the inside more often on passing downs, use that speed against guards. That can be a nightmare matchup. And Hafley loves messing with QBs, so Parsons might drop into coverage, make the QB think he's safe, then boom, he blitzes from somewhere else. It's about making him unpredictable.
An unsolvable puzzle.
Yeah, and we should see it week 1. Yeah. Hafley will want to unleash his best weapon early and often. Set the tone.
Talk about pressure of a different kind. Tyler Loop, rookie kicker, Baltimore Ravens, replacing an absolute legend, Justin Tucker. That's tough.
Incredibly tough. Tucker was basically automatic for, 13 years? Hall of Fame trajectory before he was released. So Loop, a rookie, walks into that. For a team that always has Super Bowl hopes and often wins close games on field goals.
The mental side must be huge.
Immense. Succeeding someone that good for that team. Harbaugh and the staff will try to support him, but the expectation is high performance. Day 1. Needs ice in his veins. Every kick, especially early, is going to be under a microscope.
So how do they manage that, Harbaugh, the coaches?
Yeah.
What's the message to a rookie kicker in that spot for week 1?
Probably focus on process, not results. Drill the mechanics, the routine, block out the noise, trust the snapper, the holder, trust your leg. They'll likely manage expectations publicly, he's a rookie, but internally. The message is going to be, every kick counts, we need consistency now. That first field goal attempt, huge moment.
All right, last one. Let's go to Chicago. Ben Johnson, the new head coach for the Bears, known as a quarterback whisperer. Job 1. Get Caleb Williams going after kind of a rough rookie year for the former top pick.
Yeah, and Johnson's work with Jared Goff is the blueprint everyone points to, right? Took a former number 1 pick, made him super efficient. So the plan in Chicago seems similar. They've upgraded the talent around Williams. Johnson's scheme is known for being QB-friendly, creates clear reads, uses motion, helps the QB play decisively. He wants Williams playing within the structure. Use the athleticism to extend plays sometimes, sure, but don't live off script.
Make the system work for you.
Exactly. If Williams buys in, cuts down on the freelancing, trusts the system, you could see a lot more completions, more big plays, show that college talent consistently.
Sounds like a great fit on paper. But for Williams, who maybe likes to improvise, what's the biggest challenge in week 1, really sticking to that structure when things get messy?
It's breaking those old habits when the pressure's on. Instinct might tell him to bail, try to make magic happen. Johnson's system is designed to give him answers even when things break down. So the test week 1 is, does he trust those built-in answers? Does he throw it away if nothing's there? Play clean, efficient football instead of always hunting the spectacular play. His choices under pressure will tell us a lot.
Wow, what a list. Travis Hunter doing the impossible, Rodgers chasing a ring, Fields trying to break out, rookies like Genty and Ward, Parsons with that huge contract, Loop replacing a legend, Johnson fixing Williams.
Yeah, incredible storylines just for week 1.
Absolutely. These debuts, they're more than just the start. They set the whole tone. They impact playoff races, maybe even legacies down the road. It's football, but it's also high drama, and you get to watch it all kick off. So thinking about all these debuts, who do you think has the absolute most pressure on them going into week 1? And whose debut are you most convinced will be the biggest needle mover for their team championship chances this year? Something to chew on as we get started. Thanks so much for tuning into USA Sports Zone today. Stick with us for more analysis all season long.